answer, I answer. You answer. He answers. She answers. It answers. We answer. You answer. They answer. Answered. I answered. You answered. He answered. She answered. It answered. We answered. You answered. They answered. Will answer. I will answer. You will answer. He will answer. She will answer. It will answer. We will answer. You will answer. They will answer. Have has answered. I have answered. You have answered. He has answered. She has answered. It has answered. We have answered. You have answered. They have answered. Had answered. I had answered. You had answered. He had answered. She had answered. It had answered. We had answered. You had answered. They had answered. Will have answered. I will have answered. You will have answered. He will have answered. She will have answered. It will have answered. We will have answered. You will have answered. They will have answered. Answering. I am answering. You are answering. He is answering. She is answering. It is answering. We are answering. You are answering. They are answering. Was answering. I were answering. You were answering. He was answering. She was answering. It was answering. We were answering. You were answering. They were answering. Will be answering. I will be answering. You will be answering. He will be answering. She will be answering. It will be answering. We will be answering. You will be answering. They will be answering. Has been answering. I have been answering. You have been answering. He has been answering. She has been answering. It has been answering. We have been answering. You have been answering. They have been answering. Had been answering. I had been answering. You had been answering. He had been answering. She had been answering. It had been answering. We had been answering. You had been answering. They had been answering. Had been answering. I will have been answering. You will have been answering. He will have been answering. She will have been answering. It will have been answering. We will have been answering. You will have been answering. They will have been answering.